Hello everyone, welcome back. Before I get started, I just want to really thank you all so much for just the interaction you have with the channel and all the comments you leave. I just so appreciate it and thank you so much. You're all just so kind and uplifting. So it really means a lot to me and I really appreciate it. So welcome to anyone that's new here. My name is Janice. And so today I'm going to do another bloom. So you'll remember this one. I did it about a week ago. And people absolutely loved it, which really surprised me because just personally, I had a bit of a problem using these colors. I kind of tend to want to go for natural flower colors. So the blues just kind of weren't working in my head. But it turned out beautiful, and there were just so many comments about it. Someone saw it and they wanted some more. So this is actually the third one that I'm going to do now. So I've got 110 grams of my 1:1 medium viscosity resin. I've mixed it already. I mixed it for 5 minutes, and I've now let it be standing for it's probably about 15 minutes. So you know that I leave my resin to stand for 18 minutes. So I've sped this up and I'm close to it. So these are the colors I'm using. So there's a jade green, a lemon yellow, and a turquoise. One of the subscribers, Serena, actually asked if I would mention the colors, and it's just something that I haven't been doing. So Serena, this is for you, but thank you for bringing it to my notice. And I did get the alcohol inks from Temu or Shein. I can't remember, but they're on both. And I'm really happy with them. So have had no issues with them at all. So what I've done is I've taken about 20 grams of this resin that's been standing, and I added literally one blob of the white pigment paste. And I'm putting it into a piping bag. And I've got a few more minutes that I've got to wait. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for it to heat up. It needs to get a little bit warm. And you should be able to kind of feel that warmth through the silicone cup there. And that'll be ready to pour into my mold. So we're at that point now. I can feel it is slightly warm. It's thickened up a little bit. And I have just reached the 18-minute mark. That is my guide for this resin. So yours might be a little bit more, a little bit less. You've just got to test your own resin out. And then pour it into your mold. And then just take out any little air bubbles. I just use my little silicone pen there that I've got. And then you'll be good to go to put your alcohol inks in. So this is my lemon yellow I'm putting in. And it's my jade green. And then I'm going to put a little bit of turquoise on the top. It's quite early in the morning, so you might be hearing a lot of birds in the background. They're all waking up. And then I'm just going to blend the colors together a little bit. And then as I'm putting my pigment paste down, sometimes it's quite hard not to get that initial blob. Just try and smooth it out a little bit. Because pigment paste is quite heavy, if you've got a blob, it tends to kind of sink down straight away. So I just take my silicone pen or take a toothpick and just try and pull the blob out, so it's just a little bit thinner and it's not going to fall straight down to the bottom. And then just let the resin do its thing. I actually forgot to put this on time lapse so that you can see how it pulls towards the center. But it's just being patient now, and as the resin cools down, it does pull towards the middle. So that's how it looked after I had left it overnight. So I've got another 110 grams of the same resin, and I'm going to add some black mica powder. It's just mica powders that I also got off of Shein. And then I just also add a few drops of alcohol ink to also the black, just to give it a really nice deep black color. And I pour that over the cured resin. And then I also just covered it and I left it overnight to cure. And then I just took my heat gun and I went over it a few times just to pop any of the little bubbles that came to the surface. Right, this was the next morning. And everything's cured now beautifully, so we are going to demold it. And there we have it. I'm pretty happy with it. I would have liked the green to come out a little bit more, but yeah, it is what it is. It'll go very well with the other one that I made. And then obviously I'll put the gold around the edge. And then I've got one more to go. So with the next one, I think I'm going to try and bring out more of the jade or the teal colors, and I will film that. So thank you so much for watching, and any comments, I'm gladly here to help if I can. I've put the gold around, you'll see now. It just finished it off nicely, and I'm happy with that. So I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you all.